how are you today? First of all, I would like to apologize for failing to upload my Sunday sharing yesterday. So this video is already a delayed Sunday sharing for audience coming from the Philippines or Australia, but this could be a timely video for audience coming from the US. But anyway, I still decide to share this video because what I experienced yesterday was really related to the message of the gospel yesterday. Brothers and sisters, the readings yesterday, starting from the first reading, the second reading, even the psalm, and especially the gospel reading, they were all talking about sacrifice and suffering. So the readings were a bit heavy if you really come to reflect on each reading yesterday. Brothers and sisters, I got three big messages from the gospel reading yesterday. The Gospel of Matthew, chapter 16, verses 21 to 27. It was talking about the way to follow Jesus, or the conditions to follow Jesus, the conditions of being a disciple. And there are three conditions mentioned in the Bible. The first condition is to deny oneself. Denying oneself para sa akin is submitting to the will of God. It's not our will, but it is His will. And the second condition is taking up the cross. Taking up the cross is acknowledging that when we follow Jesus, we are not free from, or we are not spared from sacrifices. We are not spared from any suffering. When we follow Jesus, there are crosses or sufferings along the way. And the third condition is to continue following Jesus, to continue being like Jesus, even if we're carrying the cross. So these three conditions, actually, brothers and sisters, I experienced this yesterday because yesterday I woke up early and then I went to the supermarket and then I bought a 2-week supply of food, and then after that I did some household chores and I took my brunch. After I took my brunch, unexpectedly I felt I was so tired, and suddenly I had an abdominal pain. So I was surprised because I didn't have abdominal pain for many months already. So others know that I have a medical condition I'm dealing right now. So I experienced it yesterday. So I took Panadol for pain reliever, and I had a double dose of my Berocca to give me energy yesterday. And then after taking my Panadol, so the pain is, and then I dozed off. So I slept the entire afternoon, and then I woke up around 6 o'clock. So when I woke up around 6 o'clock, I had so many missed calls, and I also had so many messages, about 80 plus messages in my FB and WhatsApp. So I sorted all the messages and replied to the urgent ones. And then after that, I spoke to someone from the Light of Jesus community here in Melbourne about shepherding and how are we going to proceed with our plans for the LG. So then after that discussion, I then said to myself, okay, it's time for me to do my usual Sunday sharing so that I could upload it. So I did my shooting. I shoot, and then I finished my shooting before 9 o'clock. But you know, brothers and sisters, when I was about to do my editing using my mobile editing, video editing app, which is Kenny Master, I cannot load my raw video to that app. Then I wonder why. So I tried to figure out, and then I figured out that I needed to do a software update of my smartphone. I'm using iPhone. So when I did the software update, my phone hung up. I cannot open my phone anymore. And then I wondered why. Like, why can't I open? I need to upload my video. So it was stressing me out. So I had another phone, which is an Android, but I told myself I need to shoot again because the raw file is in my iPhone, which is not opening. So I used my Android phone, my Samsung phone. I did shoot again, but my video editing app, Kenny Master, wasn't also working in that phone. So I was stressed. I was really stressed because that was almost 11 o'clock. And then I said to myself, Lord naman, hindi ako maka-upload ng video, almost 11 na. Nag-reshoot na ako. And then eto, ano bang gagawin ko? So I was just stressing out myself, and then I realized that, okay, why do I have to stress myself? So because it was late already, I prayed, and the message given to me was, Imma, just relax. Then I gave up and I said, okay, I will just relax. I will just sleep then and rest, and wake me up early, Lord, so that I could do my sharing, because I want to share. So here I am now. I did a reshoot. Good thing my iPhone is already working. Praise God. I'm happy. So I still decided to share this video. So that experience of mine yesterday, brothers and sisters, can be considered as cross. My cross for yesterday. But I know there are viewers there who may be dealing with a cross that is not only good for one day. I also have other crosses that I'm still carrying, and this could run for months. Just like having the pandemic, it's a cross that we're dealing for more than 5 months already. So brothers and sisters, the message is, let's continue carrying our cross. And then as we continue to carry our cross, let us acknowledge that Jesus is there, and let us acknowledge that while we are carrying the cross, we pursue and sharing Jesus, we pursue and in spreading His love, we pursue on carrying our cross, acknowledging that in the end, we will get what we intend to get with God's help. So I hope I was able to share really something based on my experience yesterday, brothers and sisters, in relation to the key conditions in following Jesus. Ang tanong, ano ang iyong cross lately? Are this a one-day cross, or is it a cross that you've been carrying for long? And second tanong, do you acknowledge that whilst you are carrying the cross, Jesus is there with you? So yun muna universe. This is Sundays with Imma, where reflections shine through. See you again next week.